Do Ivy League schools requiring SAT Act scores? Have you ever wondered if you need to take the SAT or ACT to get into an Ivy League school? It's a common question among students aiming for these top universities. Let's clear up what you need to know. Starting with the upcoming application cycle for the year 2025 to 2026, most Ivy League schools are going back to requiring standardized test scores. That means you might need to submit either the SAT or the ACT if you want to be considered. However, some schools are still allowing students to decide whether to include their scores. For example, Harvard, Brown, Dartmouth, and Yale are bringing back the requirement to submit SAT or ACT scores for students applying in fall 2025. This means if you want to apply to these schools, you should plan to take one of these tests. Cornell is expected to requiring test scores starting in fall 2026, but for now, it may not requiring them at all or might recommend them depending on the specific college within the university. Columbia, Princeton, and the University of Pennsylvania are keeping their test optional policies for the 2025 to 2026 cycle. This means you can choose whether to send your scores or not. Yale has a slightly different policy called Test Flexible. You can meet the testing requirement by submitting scores from the SAT, ACT, or even advanced placement exams or international baccalaureate exams. This gives you some options beyond just the traditional tests. Because these policies can change from year to year, it's very important to check each school's official admissions website before you apply. If you plan to submit test scores, it's wise to prepare for the SAT or ACT early so you can do your best. You might also consider taking advanced placement or international baccalaureate exams to show your academic strength. Even at schools that are test optional, submitting strong scores can boost your application. Remember, knowing each school's current policy helps you plan your test dates and focus your study efforts. Staying updated on these rules can make your application process smoother and less stressful. So, if you're aiming for an Ivy League school, get ready to decide if you want to take the tests and prepare accordingly. Being informed about these requirements can give you a real advantage in your college application journey.